Have you ever felt like you're missing out on the world of Bitcoin, but the process of actually getting some seems like navigating a labyrinth? You're not alone. Many people are intrigued by cryptocurrencies, especially Bitcoin, but the technicalities of exchanges and wallets can feel overwhelming. One of the most common questions I get is, how do I actually get Bitcoin onto Kraken? It sounds simple, but there are a few crucial steps you need to know to avoid costly mistakes. That's exactly what we're going to break down in this video. We'll take you from absolute beginner to confidently depositing Bitcoin on Kraken, ensuring you understand every step of the process. No jargon, no confusing terminology, just clear, concise instructions. Before we dive in, it's important to understand a few fundamental concepts. Kraken is a popular cryptocurrency exchange, a platform where you can buy, sell, and trade various cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. Think of it like an online stock exchange, but for digital currencies. To get Bitcoin onto Kraken, you first need to acquire some Bitcoin. This can be done in several ways. You can buy Bitcoin directly from Kraken itself, from another exchange, or even from a peer-to-peer marketplace. For this tutorial, we'll assume you already have Bitcoin in a wallet. This wallet could be on another exchange, a hardware wallet, or a software wallet. The key is that you have Bitcoin that you want to transfer to your Kraken account. Now, let's get into the step-by-step process of depositing Bitcoin on Kraken. Step 1. Create and verify your Kraken account. If you haven't already, you'll need to create an account on Kraken. Go to the Kraken website and follow the registration process. Be prepared to provide personal information for KYC, Know Your Customer, verification. This is a standard procedure for financial platforms to comply with regulations. Verification can take some time, so be patient. It's a crucial step for security and allows you to deposit and withdraw larger amounts. Step 2. Navigate to the deposit page. Once your account is verified and you're logged in, navigate to the funding or deposit section of the Kraken platform. The exact location might vary slightly depending on updates to the Kraken interface, but it's usually found in the main menu or within your account settings. Step 3. Select Bitcoin, XBT. On the deposit page, you'll see a list of cryptocurrencies that Kraken supports. Find Bitcoin, which is usually represented by its ticker symbol, XBT. Don't get confused, XBT is the official currency code for Bitcoin. Select XBT. Step 4. Generate your deposit address. This is the most critical step. Once you've selected Bitcoin, Kraken will generate a unique deposit address for your account. This address is a string of alphanumeric characters, like a long password. Think of it as your personal Bitcoin bank account number on Kraken. It's essential to copy this address accurately. Any mistake here could result in the loss of your Bitcoin. Important security note, Kraken usually generates a new deposit address each time you request one. This is a security best practice. Don't reuse old deposit addresses. Always generate a fresh one for each deposit. Step 5. Copy the deposit address carefully. Select the entire deposit address and copy it to your clipboard. Do not manually type it. Manually typing increases the risk of errors. Use the copy and paste function to ensure complete accuracy. Double-check the copied address to make sure it matches the address displayed on Kraken. Step 6. Go to your Bitcoin wallet. Now, go to the wallet where your Bitcoin is currently stored. This could be another exchange, a hardware wallet, or a software wallet. Step 7. Initiate the withdrawal or send transaction. In your Bitcoin wallet, look for the withdraw, send, or transfer function. The wording might vary depending on the wallet you're using. Step 8. Paste the Kraken deposit address. Paste the Kraken deposit address that you copied earlier into the appropriate field in your Bitcoin wallet. Again, double-check that the address is correct. This is the most critical step, so take your time and be absolutely sure. Step 9. Enter the amount of Bitcoin to deposit. Enter the amount of Bitcoin you want to deposit into your Kraken account. Be aware of any minimum deposit requirements that Kraken might have. Also, consider any transaction fees that your Bitcoin wallet might charge. Step 10. Review and confirm the transaction. Before finalizing the transaction, carefully review all the details. Make sure the deposit address is correct, the amount is accurate, and you understand any associated fees. Once you're satisfied, confirm the transaction. Step 11. Wait for confirmation. After confirming the transaction, it will be broadcast to the Bitcoin network. Bitcoin transactions require confirmations from the network before they are considered complete. This process can take anywhere from a few minutes to an hour or more, depending on the network congestion. Step 12. Check your Kraken account. Once the transaction is confirmed, the Bitcoin should appear in your Kraken account. You can check your account balance to verify that the deposit has been successful. Troubleshooting. Transaction not showing up. If your deposit doesn't show up after a reasonable amount of time, check the transaction status on the Bitcoin blockchain using a block explorer. You can find block explorers online. Enter the transaction ID, which your wallet should provide, to track its progress. If the transaction is confirmed on the blockchain but still not showing on Kraken, contact Kraken support. Incorrect deposit address. If you accidentally send Bitcoin to the wrong address, it's usually impossible to recover them. This is why double-checking the deposit address is so crucial. Minimum deposit. Ensure you're depositing the minimum amount required by Kraken. Depositing less than the minimum might result in your funds being lost. Security best practices. Enable two-factor authentication. 2FA. Always enable 2FA on your Kraken account for added security. This adds an extra layer of protection, requiring a code from your phone or another device in addition to your password. Use a strong password. Choose a strong, unique password for your Kraken account that you don't use for any other online services. Beware of phishing. Be wary of phishing emails or websites that try to trick you into revealing your login credentials. Always access the Kraken website directly by typing the address into your browser. Store your seed phrase securely. If you're using a hardware wallet, store your seed phrase, recovery phrase, in a safe place, offline. This is the only way to recover your funds if you lose your hardware wallet. Depositing Bitcoin on Kraken might seem daunting at first, but by following these steps carefully and paying close attention to detail, you can do it safely and efficiently. Remember, the most crucial part is verifying the deposit address. Double-check, triple-check, and make absolutely sure it's correct before confirming any transaction. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.